How do I know when the food is hot enough?
So how do you know if it's hot enough? First, you cannot tell by looking. The color of a hamburger won't tell you. Wiggling a chicken bone leg won't give you an accurate answer either. The only way to be sure your food is hot enough in the middle to be safe is to use a food thermometer. Not only will you know you're safe, often you'll find that your food isn't overcooked either. That means it can be juicier and more tender. If you don't have one, get a food thermometer soon. Get the best kind for the kinds of food you cook. Meat thermometers are only for large pieces of meat. Dial thermometers are fine for pots of chili or stew and thick pieces of meat, such as a roast or a chicken. But to read accurately, a dial thermometer has to have at least 2 inches of the stem inside the food. You want to look for a little notch on the side of the stem and then stick it in the food up to that point. Leave it there until the needle stops moving. Obviously, it's really hard to fit 2 inches of a stem inside a pork chop. But digital thermometers only have to have the beveled tip inside the food to measure correctly. So digital thermometers are best for things like pork chops, hamburgers, chicken parmesan. Leave it in until the readout stabilizes at one spot. If a thermometer seems to not be reading correctly, hold the tip or stem in boiling water. If it doesn't say 212 degrees, replace the battery or just get a new thermometer. Where you put the thermometer in the food is important too. It needs to be in the thickest part of the meat or the middle of the dish. Don't put it right next to the bone and try to keep it away from areas of fat or gristle. For foods that are uneven, like a baking chicken, test it in several spots. All the places you check should be at or above the safe temperature. There are also disposable thermometers for fish, red meat, and chicken. Be sure to use the one that's right for your food. The tip of the thermometer will change color when the food is at the correct temperature. Read the package to be sure that you're getting the right color.
For more fast answers to safe food questions, check out our other FAQs on our website, hillsborough.ifas.ufl.edu, and search on safe food.